You were asking about the uses of the machine, the backhoe, and what would I use it for instead of the machine, the men. I thought a picture's worth 1,000 words. So what I'm doing, I've got a driveway that I'm building into my land because I intend to sell off some hectares back at the back of it, hopefully, and build people a house. And so I've come in so far, this far, and then there's the driveway to my house, and there's my house back there in the woods. But what you have is, sometimes you have these solid rock little mounds and hills in between where you want to put a driveway. And the only way you can really get rid of them is to have a machine come in with a hammer on it and break the rocks up. And then what we do is take the big pieces of rocks, which you see here, and we build walls with them, what the Mayans call coat. I'm sure your property has them too. It's rock walls that no masonry, just the weight of the rocks holds them in position. So you can see here I've got the backhoe. He's been clearing, getting rocks ready for me, and right now I already know that where he is a place where I'm going to put a gate. Sorry if it's loud. I'm going to put a gate in the wall, and so to do that I have to put fence post in for the gate, and to do that you have to sink the holes down about 1 meter deep and then set the fence post in concrete, and it's just not possible. I mean, I guess you could do it with guys, but it would just take forever. And the backhoe will come and he'll do both these holes here in probably 30 minutes each. It is kind of funny to watch Logan around the machine. I guess he's determined it's not a car, but he hadn't quite figured it out what it actually is. Maybe he thinks it's the biggest dog he's ever seen and doesn't understand the bark that it's making with the jackhammer. Sometimes he'll just run up and stand next to it and just stand there barking for 5 or 10 minutes like it's another dog or something. It's very funny to see. I was hoping I could get a little video of him barking at it now, but looks like he's gonna leave it alone. I don't know what your ground is like there. Pretty much you have to get down south of me, maybe another 50 or 70 kilometers to start getting into dirt. So since my ground is so rocky, you can see here what I did is I built up raised planting beds, and well, that's corn right there, but I've got fruit trees in between them, banana trees over there, more banana trees here, and here you can see where I have my asparagus I told you about. Right now I have 1,500 plants, and I intend to raise that to about 3,000, and then I put the coconut trees in between to give them some partial shade so they just don't get so hot. So I'm showing you this so that the next part will make sense about what I use the machine for. I'm not sure how well this video is going to do because I've got a lot of sun glare here, but this is another piece of land across from the gardens that I showed you a minute ago, and I'm about to build some more planting beds here. And so you can see we've got them marked out with call on the ground, and then the machine busted the rocks up. My guys brought them in with wheelbarrows. These are what we'll use to make the planting beds. But what I wanted you to see is this piece of land right here that's flat and level and nice and ready to go. 1 week ago, it looked like this. You can see that back there. And rocky, had mounds in the middle of it full of rock. And so I brought the machine in to break the rocks up. This is a mound that he's broken up and is going to level here in just a little bit. So again, guys just couldn't do that. It'd take them forever. They could bring the tools, but it'd take them forever. So it's just faster for me to bring the machine in. And as I said, then he can do enough work where the guys now, they've got work for 2 months here building these beds. By the way, back there in the distance, and it's not going to show up good with the glare, that's the pyramid that I found. I didn't even know it was there because it was just covered with low monte like you see back there. But it looked to me like the elevation was high, and so we cleared it off, and by gosh, there's a pyramid there. And I've got 2 more right behind it. So there's my video about using machine instead of man. Hope that helps. And here's Logan. Say hello to Miss Catherine. I wish I knew what he called you. I'd use your name to see if he sparked up to it. Anyway, he's my guys call him Patricio. That's the name they've given to him, even though they know it's Logan, because he's always inspecting all the work. He's like the boss, the patron, they say.